what she did. There's no reason to put your hands on a woman. But a motherfucker as big as you? That's some real punk ass shit. Owner of this, excuse me. And before I leave,
Charlie Chance, motherfucker.
you tell me whose helmet this is?
注意力背后切开。
You're a woman. Forgive my ins-
I got your attention now? Whose helmet is this? 2 seconds. All right, who's next?
The helmet, it belongs to Jung Sung Lo. I don't remember his name.
All right, his partner's name. You.
Bruce Lee.
All right, what's his partner's name?
It's common, like Will Smith or James Brown.
My bad.
They were hired by some record company.
Holland?
Yes, Barnes Holland.
Well, thank you for cooperating. Man, you ain't dying. Pellets, like paintball. Hurts like a motherfucker, don't it?
The story opens with Jackson walking into a worn-down gym. He spots a big, bald man lifting weights alone. Jackson steps up and says he was sent by the mother of a woman the man harassed the day before. The man sneers and dares Jackson to confront him.
At your size, instruments wouldn't fit in your hand properly.
Here to work out, are you?
That's now become a matter of business on Lisa Myers. Yours nothing of this meeting, and it's ass. I'm working on that hitting your wife shit's gotta stop.
What are you, a cop?
I'm Jackson, and my message is simple. Never hit her again.
And who the hell do you think you are? What do you want me to say? I'm sorry, I'll never hit her again.
You will before you leave this room.
I can't believe this shit. You don't even know what she did. And chastise me about my wife? Knows of my business.
I don't know who raised you, or what she did. There's no reason to put your hands on a woman. But a motherfucker as big as you? That's some real punk ass shit. I bet you probably were a big deal wherever you
Jackson
grew up.
gives his name and says he is there because of the man's abuse at home. The man snaps back, grows hostile, and tells Jackson to get out immediately. Jackson issues a clear warning. If the man hurts any woman, especially one of his clients, there will be consequences. He then turns and walks out. The scene cuts to a recording studio where the famous singer Giari is having trouble finishing her song. Giari looks distracted, lost in her thoughts about the music, and keeps missing questions. The production assistant gets impatient and tells her to come back when she can focus. Giari leaves the studio and walks to her car, where she realizes the driver waiting for her is not the one she recognizes. That night, it is revealed that Jackson runs security at a crowded nightclub. After handling a few problems on the floor, he meets his client, Gina, for a quiet dinner. As the evening ends, the two leave together, and the night unfolds in the way such moments usually do. Jackson gains attention for his fast progress in training and agrees to take on a new challenge.
Love your artwork.
Take credit for it, but it came with the play.
I guess this is what odd jobs get you, huh?
No way. I never taught you up to that.
Well, you weren't the only Wing Chun teacher in Atlanta. When we moved on, I kept training.
Challenge accepted.
The next morning, after Gina leaves for work, he wakes up feeling calm. That calm ends when two armed men suddenly appear at his door.
Come what you wear.
Holland need to talk to you.
Put the fucking gun
I'm
down.
not putting this gun.
No.
Get your shit on, let's go.
Could you please put the fucking gun down?
Calm your ass down, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck what you like.
Gotta put it down to drive the car.
Get dressed, let's go.
You eventually have to put the gun down anyway. Stupid motherfucker. I don't need this shit.
Jackson stays calm and reacts fast. He is forced to leave his home and go with the two armed men. Later that day, he shows up at a recording studio to confront music producer Barnes about the damage Barnes's men caused at his house. Barnes stays calm and offers Jackson a job to find a woman named Giari. Jackson asks for $50,000. Barnes agrees to pay $25,000 upfront and the rest after the job is finished. After that, Jackson questions Barnes's assistant, Lonnie, about Giari and gives her a quiet warning.
I'm trying to find Giari.
Jones,
No. I want you to take this. Talk to you some.
Jackson meets a man called Money and learns that Giari is his girlfriend and has been taken. They hurry to Giari's apartment but find it empty. While searching the place, Jackson finds an invitation and chooses to follow it. That night, he attends an event hosted by Barnes, where he unexpectedly sees Gina and learns she is working with Jesse, a powerful mafia boss, and his trusted guards. Jackson tries to speak to Jesse about Giari, but her bodyguards shut him down right away. The next morning, as Jackson and Gina walk out of his apartment, two men on motorcycles attack them. Jackson moves on instinct and avoids the worst of it, but Gina is still hit by a bullet in the arm. Jackson hits back fast, taking one attacker down and tearing off his helmet to reveal an Asian man. Before he can get answers, the other rider pulls his partner onto the bike and escapes. Jackson rushes Gina to the hospital, then calls Money to report the attack. Looking for answers, Jackson asks Money if he knows where the attackers might be. Money says they usually spend time at a certain club. When Jackson gets there, he walks up to a group and calmly asks who the helmet belongs to. Jackson states that the man who wore the helmet is the one who shot a woman he cares about. He says he is not the police, but he will find whoever did it. At first, the group laughs at him. Then his tone makes them pay attention.
注意力背后切开。
You're a woman. Forgive my
I got your attention now? Whose helmet is this? 2 seconds. All right. Who's next?
The helmet belongs to Jung Sung Lo. He's an independent hitman from Granite Park. I don't remember his name.
All right. His partner's name. You.
Bruce Lee.
All right. What's his partner's name?
I know like 6 guys named Bruce Lee. It's common, like Will Smith or James Brown.
They finally admit the helmet belongs to a friend, and the situation turns tense. Jackson learns that the helmet belongs to a man named Jackson Lowe. He also finds out who the second attacker is and that both men were hired by recording studio boss Barnes Holland. With this information, Jackson leaves the club at once and heads straight to Barnes' studio. At the studio, Jackson confronts Barnes and pushes him to tell the truth. Barnes admits he owes Jesse a large amount of money and took Giari to use her as leverage. After hearing this, Jackson demands to know where Jesse is.
Well, this ain't business. You either talk or limp for the rest of your life.
With the money in hand, Jackson heads toward a dangerous stronghold. The scene cuts to the dark interior of a fortress, where Jesse, a mafia boss, is torturing Barnes. She questions him about why he sent Jackson to find Giari. Jesse then gives Barnes a clear ultimatum. He has 2 days to pay his debt or face severe consequences linked to her human trafficking operation. It becomes a choice between survival and sacrifice. Jackson and Money arrive at Jesse's heavily guarded fortress and choose to enter from the rooftop.
Now, how do you say?
In a boy band.
Yeah, nice rigging job.
At the same time, Jackson's friends from the club disguise themselves as service workers and quietly approach the main entrance. Elsewhere in the building, Giari breaks free and hides in a room near the bathroom. As Jackson and Money split up to search different areas, trouble starts when a guard sees Money and aims a gun at him. In seconds, Jackson's friends move in and help Money. At the same time,
say, or I'm gonna start shooting.
No, look, it's a gay gun. We'll all go up.
Jackson fights Jesse's trusted enforcers. Outnumbered and trapped, he is shot by one of them. The attacker assumes Jackson is finished. Against the odds, Jackson gets back on his feet after the bullet misses his vital organs. Wounded but moving, he pushes inside and finds Giari. They escape as the building goes up in flames. From a distance, Jesse watches the destruction and plans revenge. Hours later, Jackson and Giari are taken to the hospital, where doctors treat his injuries. Money rushes over and hugs Giari when he sees she is safe. Giari thanks them, but Jackson says the real credit belongs to Money. It was his love for her that kept the search going. After that, Giari goes home, while Jackson and Money head to the hospital to see Gina. They reach the hospital and find Gina's room empty. Jackson rushes to the front desk and learns she was discharged an hour earlier. Without stopping, they jump into the car and drive off. On the way, Jackson gets a call from an unknown number. When Jackson answers, he realizes Gina is calling from Lonnie's landline. She says sorry for leaving without telling him and explains she is going to meet Jesse. Jackson tells her to leave right away and warns her to stay away from anyone who looks Asian. Jackson understands this is Jesse's final move. While Gina is still on the phone, Jesse's men burst in, ready to take her and Lonnie. Gina manages to get away before the meeting starts. She runs down the stairs at the same moment Jackson and Money arrive. Watching through the security cameras, Jesse orders her men to chase them. A fight breaks out as Jackson and Money push forward through the attackers. They fight their way across the building, then split up to cover more ground.
What's going on out there?
Money runs to Barnes's office and finds him badly injured. At the same time, Jackson reaches the rooftop and faces Jesse's top enforcers.
AKA Damo.
Takes them down, and Jessie steps in herself. She taunts him by showing Lonnie tied up and hanging near the edge of the building. Before Jackson can reach her, Jessie attacks him with a sword. When Jessie cuts the rope, Jackson makes a split-second move and grabs Hope to stop the fall. Just then, Gina arrives and hits the rooftop with a powerful water hose. Gina turns the high-pressure water hose on Jessie and knocks her off the edge of the building, sending her to her death. The story ends there. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more movie summaries.